Oh my God. I ain't never checked in no one in the world. Big Father. Wait a minute, Big Father. I'm going to jail. No, you ain't going to jail, Big Father. They're going to go to jail and check in. That's what they're going to do. Go to jail and check in. That's what's going to happen. Other one.
All right, so this clip has been going viral, and this comes just about a week, almost 2 weeks after we seen footage of him being arrested in Tyler, Texas, along with his girlfriend, where they apparently found them with a gun, right? I think I seen online, they said that the girl was taking the charges for this. So Finesse has been released, but here we are less than 2 weeks later, and we've got this situation right here developing. And this is also after Finesse has had a pretty lengthy criminal record building up since at least 2010, right? In 2010, he was arrested for aggravated robbery. He was sentenced to 8 years, served about 6 of them, and was released in 2016. In 2017, he was arrested again for an altercation at a nightclub in Arkansas, where he ended up letting off a bunch of shots. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison for that. He was released in 2022. In 2023, he was involved in another shooting in Atlanta at a concert, well, at the after party of a concert. 5 people were shot during that incident. In October 2024, he made a threat towards the guardian of a 12-year-old that he had signed to his record label, Lil King. He told her, you know, quote, "You're gonna die on camera," and then he was gonna up that fire on her. And then in May 2025, he was having probation violation issues. 2 weeks ago, they caught him with that gun, and now we got this. And I'm saying all that to say that Finesse has to start watching how he's moving out here. I think that this is probably the longest stretch of time that he's been out of jail and hasn't been reincarcerated in at least a decade. His career has been going pretty okay. He's making money, but for whatever reason, he continues to find himself in these situations. Now, I gotta say, in this specific situation right here, where he's in Texas, somebody is telling him he needs to check in. I 100% agree with Finesse2tymes saying, you know, I'm not gonna check in with nobody, right? I think that the whole check-in culture is dangerous. It's dangerous for not only the people that are being forced to check in, but it's also dangerous for the people trying. You need to check in. We see it go left. We seen it go left with the baby years ago. We seen it go left right here, right? No matter what, there's always going to be that one person that is trying to check a rapper. And I think that it's just a trash thing that happens inside of hip hop, inside of the streets, right? Checking in has a negative connotation to it now, especially after the whole Big U situation. You know, they were talking about he was extorting people and all that, and check in and show love to them. You know, maybe they're a rapper from the area. They're like, man, I just want you to pop in and show love to the local artist while you here. And then there's the other tier where it's basically like it's extortion, right? So I see where Finesse is coming from when he says, you know, I'm not going to check in with anybody. Only person I'm checking in with is the people at the jail. I get it. But what I also got to say is, you know, I probably wouldn't have jumped on top of that car. For one, if Finesse would have fell and busted his ass, the whole world would have been laughing at him. But for two, all he did, if somebody was wishing something bad on him or wanted to bring some harm to him, getting on that car like that just put you out there in the wide open.
Have you been